Hey everybody, welcome back to the Lightside Music Reactions. It's been a while since we reacted to something from the Redeemed Quartet. And I know that this group is very popular with a lot of you guys, and you guys love to see me react to these guys. And I have enjoyed the music that I've heard from them so far. So today we're going to check out another video and another song from the Redeemed Quartet. This one is a brand new song, just released December 28th. And it is the third track off of their brand new album, I've Been Redeemed. And the song is called Satisfied. On this video, it says their albums include My Best Friend from 2017, Final Invitation from 2018, Timeless Classics from 2021, Those Were the Days from 2023, and then their new one that they just released, I've Been Redeemed. And so if you guys enjoy this music, head over to their channel. There's a link in the description below. And listen to the song in its entirety without me interrupting and talking over it. And also check out the links where you can purchase their other albums. On their website, it explains that on July 4th, 2014, four country boys from southern Indiana heard and answered the call to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. In the decade following, they traveled 1,000,000 miles from country church to theater stage, to Alaskan tundra under the name of Redeemed Quartet. It seems fitting, after all these years, to title this 10th anniversary album in tribute to the central message God has given us, that of redemption. And then in quote, they have, "In Him we have redemption through His blood, the forgiveness of our trespasses, according to the riches of His grace, which He lavished upon us." Ephesians 1, verses 7 and 8. And so this song, once again, is off of that new album, I've Been Redeemed, and songs on the album include Jesus Is Coming Soon, which is one of my favorites. In fact, I may react to it coming up soon, the Oak Ridge Boys version that I grew up listening to when I was a child. Also the songs I've Been Redeemed, Satisfied, which we're reacting to today, His Eyes, Because He Lives, oh man, I love that, it's a Gaither classic, His Name is Jesus, I'm Telling the World About His Love, It's the Truth, Wayfaring Stranger, God on the Mountain, In the Sweet By and By, and How Great Thou Art. So it looks like they've got a lot of classic hymns on this, possibly reworked in their own unique style. So definitely go ahead and check that out. As of right now, we're going to react to their song Satisfied, which is the third track off of this new album, I've Been Redeemed. And here we go. Nice old country feel to it.
All my life long, I had panted for a drink from some cool spring.
Nice, easy, soft sound.
That I hoped would quench the burning of the thirst I felt within. My soul so long has craved, Jesus satisfies my longing. Through His blood I now am saved.
All right, so this song has a laid-back, easy, old-fashioned country sound. It shows in the video they're walking along this countryside. In fact, it reminds me of the area where I grew up. I can just, as I see the, if you watch the video and then link to the description, you can see it too. But this frame that I just paused it on shows them walking along this countryside. It looks like there's like a babbling brook along the one side, and on the other side there's this huge cliff. And it reminds me of one particular area close to where I live, there's a church up on the hill, an old country church, where my band used to play for some old-fashioned revivals with a preacher named Gail Lauderman. And he used to play the old country ragtime style piano and just rock the place whenever he played. and people would come from miles and miles just to hear him play the piano and to preach. And I miss those days. But yeah, this reminds me of that neighborhood, where you've got the countryside and the hillside, and the rocky crevice on the one side, and on the other side you got the babbling brook. But anyway, um, it just reminds me of walking through the woods and having a great time, just enjoying God's beautiful creation. And that's the kind of feeling that I get from the music as well. It's got that laid back, easy feeling. The fiddle playing softly, not fast fiddle, just a gentle, soft fiddle, like a breeze through the wind. And then the lyrics, all my life long I had panted for a drink from some cool spring. And of course, in the video, they're walking by a cool spring that I hoped would quench the burning of the thirst I felt within. Hallelujah, I have found him whom my soul so long has craved. Jesus satisfied my longings through his blood. I now am saved. And so it talks about, having that spiritual hunger and thirst inside. And Jesus said that he is the bread of life and he is living water. And if we eat his bread and drink his water, we will never hunger or thirst again. And of course, that's spiritual speaking, in metaphor for eating his body and drinking his blood, again figuratively, for accepting him into our lives and allowing him to be that thing that quenches or satisfies our longings. And through his blood, we now are saved. And so let's go ahead and get back into this second verse.
Feeding on the husks around me till my strength was almost gone.
Prodigal son.
Long my soul for something better, only still to hunger on.
Okay, so I immediately recognize this as the story of the prodigal son feeding on the husks around me. And if you're not familiar with that terminology, if you grew up in the country, you know what that means. Like corn husks, that's the outside wrapping that's on corn when you take it off the vine, when you take it off the stalks, and you throw the husks away. And if you have pigs, what you do is you throw them to the pigs, and they eat those. And so the story of the prodigal son is the son of the king or the rich man took his inheritance and left home to live by his own rules and under his own roof, because he didn't want to follow his father's rules and live under his roof. And it's the parable that Jesus told, that's how we are like to our Father in heaven. And we go our own separate way, and then when we go our own way, we live our lives the way we want to. And then the story of the prodigal son, he spent all the money of his inheritance and stuff, and then found himself poor and homeless, no food on his table, no clothes on his back, basically homeless and penniless. And the only source of food and shelter he could find was in a pig trough with the hogs. And so his food that he would find to eat would be these husks. It's basically just grass. And so when they talk about feeding on the husks around me till my strength was almost gone, they're talking about that story of the prodigal son and how we so often are like that we leave our Father, God, and try to live life our own way, and then find out too late that we should have stayed at home where we had shelter, where we had food, where we had all the comforts of life. And when the son finally came to his senses and realized what he had done, he went back to his father and apologized and begged him to just let him be a servant to him, not even to be considered his son, but a slave. The father said, "I love you, you're my child. And the second that I saw you coming up the driveway, I came running out to wrap my arms around you and give you a hug and welcome you home." And so, feeding on the husks around me till my strength was almost gone, longed my soul for something better, only still to hunger on. So that's the first part of the story of the prodigal son. Actually the second part, the second act of the story, where he came to his senses. And so I assumed as we get to the next part of the verse that it's going to get the third act of the story, to where he comes home and is welcomed home by his father and becomes satisfied.
Satisfies my longing. Through his blood I now am saved. Well of water, ever springing, bread of life, so rich and free, untold wealth that never faileth, my Redeemer
Ooh, nice.
is to me. Oh, hallelujah, I have found him, whom my soul so long has craved. Jesus satisfies my longing. Through his blood I now am saved. Through his blood I now am saved.
Nice. And still that soft, easy-going music in the background. Beautiful. Great song that showcased the tenor there. As he progressed in the song, he started to show off his vocal talents there. Went up on those high notes and just really shined. Sounds great. Of course, once again, the music was soft and easygoing. Here I paused it again on a scene that shows the babbling water, the brook going along. And growing up in the countryside myself, I am acutely aware of how peaceful it is to just go walking through the woods and to just enjoy God's creation all around you. The scenery as it's showing on here, and the soft noises of nature, away from all the traffic and the busy lights and everything from the world. And so it describes very well that well of water ever springing, bread of life so rich and free, untold wealth that never faileth, my Redeemer is to me. And how God gives us that peace and comfort that when you walk through the woods and you enjoy all these things, it's just a small sampling of the peace that he has for us. And they have here in the lyrics, Clara Williams, 1858 to 1937. And so I don't know if that's just that last verse that they're crediting to her, or if this is actually a song that she wrote. Passed away in 1937, so this apparently is another classic old hymn. I've never heard it before, and so this is my first time hearing this song. If they wrote it, it's a great song, and if it's an old classic hymn that they've reworked, I really enjoyed it, and I like the arrangement a lot. Like I said, it started out soft and gentle and progressed through the song, and as you get to the end, it really allowed the tenor to go up and hit those high notes and really make it something special to the ears. So anyway, once again, that was the Redeemed Quartet singing Satisfied. And so if you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, comment down below, give me some suggestions on music that you'd like to see me react to. And when you're done, head over to the Redeemed Quartet's channel in the link in the description and give them some support over there. But before you go, like I said, comment down below, hit the like button, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, and that way you'll know whenever we add new content. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you come back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., actually I think this is Friday, I'm uploading this one, so Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we'll have new episodes of the Lightside Music Reactions, and typically on weekends around 2 o'clock p.m., we have our Muck Club where we eat and review fast food. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day and God bless everybody. Bye.